are honoring African American women who served in our country.
News for Jax reporter Marilyn Parker is speaking with young women who are active duty and who are veterans. She's also looking into the history of Black women in the service.
So we came to Naval Station Mayport to talk with 21-year-old Tia Whitaker. She spent months out at sea and tells me the Navy gave her a confidence she didn't know she had.
When I joined, it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, but then I ended up learning to love it.
Almost 3 years in, giving birth to a baby girl, and one deployment later, Whitaker says her respect for the service continues to grow. She has a military family back in Pensacola. Her brother serves, and her father served for 22 years. But she didn't always see herself doing this.
If I would have seen more people that had more of like a background like me, it would have been easier for me to see myself in it.
And when you say a background like yours, what do you mean?
I didn't realize how much representation mattered until it was me looking for someone to look up to when I got in.
What is it like being a young Black woman in the military?
I always kind of looked at it as being a Black woman is like a struggle, but then like joining, seeing that I still have a voice no matter what I look like, it's just like we just have to get the job done. I think that has changed my view on that.
Do you feel proud to be a young Black woman in the military?
Yes, I feel proud, especially because there were times that Black women, this would be like unheard of.
Look at the Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. Black women were serving as spies, nurses, and documenting the accounts of war. We saw similar roles in the Civil War with women like Harriet Tubman, a Union spy. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation allowing Black soldiers to participate in war. 2 years later, Kathy Williams is the first Black woman to enlist in the Army. Fast forward to 1942, during World War II, Black women were enlisted in the Women's Auxiliary Army Corps. In 1944, President Franklin D. Roosevelt opened the Navy to African American women. It was the same year the GI Bill started providing free education, unemployment pay, and home loans to millions of veterans, but excluded Black veterans. Adonica Toller says this is the journey of being Black in America, but yet being committed to the country. Do we still see impacts of African Americans not being able to benefit from the GI Bill then, now?
Yes, it is affecting the community because then there have been homes to be passed down, wealth passed down, or the opportunity to go to college passed down more fluidly, easily than what has been happening in many of the Black community.
Tyler is the museum director of the Eartha M. White Historic Museum and Garden inside the Clara White Mission, where veterans can go for assistance. She shares the story of women in Jacksonville who filled several roles in the service. Can you tell me what this photo is?
Okay, so this is a photo of the War Camp Community Service, and Eartha White, Clara White's daughter, was part of this committee when it originally was founded in 1916. And this group was responsible for making sure that soldiers had what they needed socially, politically, health-wise.
We're seeing the same efforts today by more African American women blazing a path for others. You did what?
Yes,
you are what?
I'm the first Black woman to open a veteran chamber of commerce, not only in the state, but in the country.
Okay, we got to add that to the timeline. Damika Jackson was in the U.S. Army from 1999 to 2004. She started in the war in Kuwait, dealt with military sexual trauma, and became a sexual assault response coordinator. She wears several hats now, helping women veterans get the services they need. She says she's proud to be a Black woman veteran in this country. Somebody will listen to this story and say, well, why not just women? Why Black women? How would you respond to that?
Black women have this resilience about them since the beginning. That's what makes us different. That regardless of when the world beats us down, we don't let that stop us. We continue moving forward.
Did you grasp that a little bit more by being in the service?
Honestly, it started with my great-grandmother, and then that built on it. Because I had a wonderful sergeant, female Black sergeant, who took me under her wing.
Do you encourage young African American women to consider serving?
Honestly, I would say if they have guidance. I went in because it helped my family. I'm a single mother, and I just wanted to make sure that my children had what they needed.
Jackson and Whitaker have similarities, being guided by someone in service, wanting to help their families, and to continue serving their country and community.
I found that sometimes being a woman, period, became kind of challenging. We're not looked at the same, nor respected the same in some atmospheres within the military. But we're still fighting against that to this day.
Before I joined, I kind of felt like, I walk in the room, I feel invisible. But since I've been in, it feels like I walk in the room now and I set the tone. And that's something that the military has given me.
In Jacksonville, Marilyn Parker, Channel 4, the local station.
And it's interesting, Marilyn was inspired to do the story after she spoke with the family of Kennedy Sanders. Now, Kennedy Sanders was one of the 3 U.S. soldiers killed in a drone strike in Jordan just last week.
Yeah, we got a chance to speak with Marilyn just before the story aired. She says hearing Sanders' story really compelled her to want to honor and share the stories of Black women in the service and veterans.